Hey Airsoft, FTEX Echo here, and I'm going to do a quick rundown of the stuff I use in Airsoft. Well, first, I'm going to start off with my 1911 sidearm. It's reliable and good, but if you're going to start off like I recently have and only done 2 games, I wouldn't bother getting a sidearm, which means you also won't need a pistol carrier and belt and stuff, and nor will you need gas if you buy an Airsoft option. You also don't need to start off as a plate carrier, but I grabbed one anyway. On my plate carrier, I got my flashlight and my radio. I'm the only person on my team who actually carries radio out of the entire fire team, I believe. And I got two mag pouches, 2 clips for my guns, 2 mags for my guns, and the other one's just spare. Now onto the more important stuff, the stuff I would buy if I was going for my first game. But one of the first 3 things I'd buy is some gloves. You can get these off Amazon for cheap, and yeah, sure, they might not last long, but they've lasted me pretty while. Next, you'd want, of course, facial covering. So, nice pair of goggles. Make sure you test them with an airsoft gun or hit them with something heavy. Try not to actually break them. Face covering. Mesh works pretty good for just face. I wouldn't suggest mesh for eyes, but you can if you want. Just make sure to test them, because it could break about the BB. Next, helmet. Yeah, you can get this, most of this stuff off Amazon for actual really cheap, and it's good stuff. Padded inside, and you can try to mount a camera on it if you want, as well as, of course, Velcro decorations. Next, you'd want, of course, camo. If you go to most places, if you go to most places at a forest, I suggest MTP. What we got here is a British military MTP combat shirt. You can get it off British Army surplus. Then I suggest MTP warm weather trousers. Make sure all the cameras, of course, are the same. You don't want to be walking around with several different cameras on, because you're just going to look stupid. And now for my first rifle. Now, I do not recommend Cyma as your first rifle, whatever you get, whether that be M4 or AK or whatever you're into. I do suggest some form of assault rifle. Get you started off, something not too heavy, preferably made of metal so it doesn't break as easy. But I'll start running down. So all the stuff I've got on this gun, the handguard, the bipod, the sight and sight cover, all bought off Amazon. Batteries, I suggest buying another set of batteries for your gun, and make sure they work with the weapon that you're using. But I do not suggest the CM506 off patrol base as your first thing, and I do suggest buying off patrol base though for your first weapon. I also don't suggest using a bipod ever. I just use it to sight in my rifle whenever I am using it. But I do suggest something with a collapsible stock or adjustable stock to make it easier. And I do suggest some form of red dot sight or something like that to get you started off for airsoft. And that's it, really. But yeah, that's it. I do also suggest buying a sling of some kind to put around your gun so you don't have to carry it around with you. And I do suggest some form of rifle carrying bag. This is I think it's 85 centimeters or something like that. Yeah, I think it's 85 centimeters hunting rifle bag. Come with 3 mag pouches, as well as several different things you can hold stuff in, as well as a smaller thing, and places that you can tie your gun into so that it doesn't move around during carrying. And that's it. Please like, subscribe, and watch all our other airsoft videos, because, yeah, why not, right? What can go wrong? Thank you.